What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. I'm Jorge Navarro. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back, guys. And yeah, it's black and white because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling a little bit on the downside. I mean, health-wise, we're good. Everything's good. Could be better, right? Could be better, but you know. But that's not what I'm talking about. Really, what I'm trying to get at is that, well, this whole thing finally caught up to me, to us here at the company. A lot of trucks are sitting. Things have gotten extremely slow. I've already been up here in the Illinois area for 2 days, 3 days actually. I delivered the load I brought up here, and this is where I'm at now, and I've been here. Now, the dilemma I'm in right now also is that I need to be home for Saturday, which is my dad's birthday. And as you guys know, my dad is ill, and but we've gotten good news lately, so he's been doing better. But anyways, I want to be home for his birthday. I mean, it's pretty important to be home for every moment that I can with him right now, especially with his illness. But there's no loads. There's no loads going back to Texas, and that's the dilemma. I have to either deadhead from up here, Chicago, all the way down to Texas. Didn't really make any money this week at all. Brought a short load up from St. Louis to Illinois, which barely covered fuel. And so now I'm going to go into the negative as far as everything. Insurance, truck note, fuel, just everything. But is it worth it? Is it worth going back home? I don't know. I think it is. But nonetheless, let's get back to the colored picture because, yeah. Unfortunately, that's just what happens. What's happening right now? It's a situation. I can't be mad at the company. If there's no loads, there's no loads. I mean, you can't just make a load up. You know, if there's, they gotta take care. First of all, they gotta take care of themselves. I am not a company driver, so they're gonna take care of their company drivers first, which I don't blame them for doing that. I mean, that's just business, just being smart as far as business, keeping your own business going. Because I have been noticing that there's a little more than usual owner-operator trucks parked at the yard. But like I said, I can't blame that on them. It's just the way things are happening around right now, and the way things are right now is just there's nothing that really can be done. So it's really painful is that, you know, I want to be home for my dad's for his birthday. That's that's my biggest deal. If not, I would have tried to get a load somewhere else. But, you know, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But I'm gonna go home, I think, regardless, because I think being home with my dad is a little more important than being out here. I mean, I do need to make money for my family. Don't get me wrong, that's very important. But at the same time, I want to be home for my dad, and it's difficult, guys. It's a difficult situation, just with my dad's health and just with everything going on in the world. And I'm not the only one having these problems. I'm sure there's a lot of you having these problems too, different types of problems, but nonetheless, you know, having issues. And it is. I mean, this is what it is, and we're just gonna have to find ways to push through it and be able to make it and not give up, because the main thing is not to give up on life. Like my dad, he's having, you know, the issues that he's going through, you know, cancer. You know, he hasn't given up yet, and we're still good, and we're still alive and somewhat as healthy as we can be. So I don't think that I can't give up. Like, there is no option. I don't have an option to give up just because of, you know, me seeing my dad out there struggling and making it, doing what he can to continue to live and to move on. You know, it's just like I was saying, it's just no option. But that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm just gonna deadhead home and just reboot, you know, start over, go spend the time with my dad, which is I think is the most important thing to do, really. And just reboot, start over, and not give up. But I'm out here still having the best time as I can, you know, especially with me having this bike. It's just been amazing to get out and explore. See, right now we're out here flying the drone around, and we should be right around there somewhere. See if I can peek out here. See if y'all can see me. I don't know if y'all see me. There I am, right in the middle of the screen right there. Let's speed up a little bit. Whoa. I still gotta get back used to these to the way these well, I need to set the drone. I need to set it to be a little smoother because it's still real jerky because it came from factory. But yeah, just out here having the best time as we possibly can with the circumstances, and not giving up on life. That's just the main thing, is just not giving up on life. And see if I can find me again. There we are. And keep pushing forward. See if we can land her, bring her on in. She's pushing the wind right now. She's definitely pushing the wind. Let me see if I can get her a little closer, and maybe y'all can see with this camera. Let me see if y'all can see her. Or maybe not. There it is, right there. I don't know if you could tell, but she's kind of leaning to the right a little bit, which that's where the wind is coming from. And look how steady that thing is. I mean, that thing is, as expensive as it is, it's just the capabilities that it does have. It really is not as expensive as you actually think it is, because just I mean, look at that. The wind is probably gusting 15-20 miles an hour, and that thing is just holding steady right there. And yes, it's risky. It could all of a sudden decide to take off and do its thing like it did last time, but this is a different drone, so this one hopefully does not do that. And the bike has been acting phenomenal. Look, there we go. You can see me, see you. Oh, somebody's YouTube channel just got plugged. But anyways, yeah, anyways, bike's been doing phenomenal. We've gone a little further today, so that is awesome. Now I just gotta get back. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head on back and see how far we can get back, and then get this drone out of the air before it decides to fly away, which it should not. It should be good. We are looking at let's look at each other again. Anyways, guys, let me go ahead and bring her back and see what else we can get into, and yeah, continue on with our day. So this is pretty much where I'm gonna leave you guys today. I got a good 7-mile ride headed back. Well, yeah, I got a good 7-mile ride going back to the truck. So it's gonna be a good ride back. I'm gonna have to probably do a lot of the straight up pedaling, because I was going up some hills and stuff, and I have depleted the battery pretty good. I've gotten about 10 miles in on it already, and I've been doing off and on, pedal, non-pedal. So far I'm still pretty good. But what do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think I should do as far as should I just go ahead and pack up and go home, or should I try to wait to see if I can get a load till tomorrow? It's just I'm in that weird zone right now where I don't know. I mean I know the answer. I already know the answer to the question I'm asking. Is I already know the answer. I'm gonna go home. That's just all there is to it. There's no I don't have any other choice. I much rather, I mean, the job is very important. Of course the job's important, and I'm not gonna downplay that it's not, but being at home with my dad for his birthday is the most important thing for me to do, and I think you guys would also agree. But comment down below. Nonetheless, I already made my decision, but comment down below what you guys in this situation would do, being that we're in this, you know, weird economy thing, and this whole, you know, illness, and there's no loads, and I need to get back home. So what would you guys do in a situation like this? Would you guys go ahead and take off? Which I know most of you guys are, you know, very similar to me. Y'all would, I think you guys would probably go. Some of you are a little more into your business, and I understand if that's what your decision is too. But with that being said, you know, my dad is, I mean, it could be me, right? It could be me or him. Either one of us could be gone. And, you know, whenever God decides to take us, you know, either one of us could go. So I think that this is the opportunity that I need to just step up and go ahead and go home and be with my family, be with my dad. His diagnosis has gotten better. His prognosis or diagnosis, however you say it, has gotten better. His tumors have shrunk quite a bit, but I think right now he's just going through a lot of depression, and I think he needs, you know, family to be around. He needs me to be around, and because he's been feeling a little, way down, more down than usual here in the past few days. So I feel like I need to be back with him and just be back at home. You know, money isn't everything. Of course it helps, but money isn't everything. And at the end of the day, I don't, you know, I'd rather be poor and on the streets, but with my family. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, right? But I'd rather be with them than, you know, out here without them. And maybe that analogy about being on the streets is not that wasn't a good one, but anyways, you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. To go the struggle I'm going through right now. I don't know, some of you guys I know that watch the show have gone through already this type of struggle with your families. You've lost a mother, a father, a brother, sister to this crazy illness that we haven't been able to get a hold of yet, cancer, and it's just crazy. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys on the next video. I should be home by the time I make my next video, and I'll try to see if I can sneak in a little birthday video for you guys to see if my dad's up to it or not, so you guys can actually finally meet him and meet my hero, the man that I really admire the most in this life. So I really gonna go ahead and do that and head back home. But anyways, guys, please don't forget to be kind to one another. Help anybody needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, please don't do it, because as you're seeing, people are struggling to stay alive, that want to stay alive. And if you're good and healthy, seek help. Don't do it, and continue living this life, because at the end of the day, this is all we got. God gave this to us, and it's not up to us. I don't think personally, I mean, circumstances are circumstances, right? But I don't think personally it's up to us to take that away. It's you know what I mean. So, and Again, like always, guys, anybody in the military, thank you so much for everything that you've done for me, for my family, for a trucker's life, for this whole country. We really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. See you guys on the next video. Peace.